So, fellow collectors, I am at Closet Collectibles in Bourbonnais, Illinois, about 55 miles away from downtown Chicago. This store has three different locations, one in Crete, Illinois, one in Tinley Park, and then this one in Bourbonnais. Give you a nice overview first. I have been having a total blast digging through all these cars already. But as you can see, a very nice spread. So sit back, relax, grab a beverage. We're going to try and get as much video footage as I can. Give you another wide shot here. Check out this back wall. About 7 or 8 cars deep. And you better believe I've already gone through every single one. Was speaking with the worker Brian today, and he was saying that they are going to be bringing in quite a bit more merchandise, and they'll be rotating it out. So again, when you come out to these stores, especially one like Closet Collectibles, where they are constantly bringing in new product, even if you go once a week, they will most likely have some new cars for you to check out. So they're always rotating it out. Make sure you get out, go hunt for whichever Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Johnny Lightning, M2, Mini GT, whatever diecast brand brings you a whole lot of joy. Make sure you get out there and shuffle through these pegs, dig through the bins. There's a loose bin down here as well, 50 cents each. And I'm still debating if I want to get like a different container to try and go through everything. I probably went through the first 50% or so. But thanks again. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am Contour Toy Cars. I discuss die-cast toy cars from an art history perspective. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And without further ado, let's start over here with this nice display rack. We have everything in protectors. So that generally means you're going to be looking at some higher ticket items, some regular treasure hunts, some older super treasure hunts, maybe some new treasure hunts as well. We'll find out here. But you know, the vendors, the shop owners are taking care of these higher end pieces when each and every single one is in a protector. So that is always awesome to see. Some older stuff too. This one's from the 80s here. Check out that old school card back. See what we can find. And I did already pick up a piece, but hey, I'm kind of doing my second lap now with you all. So we will see if there's anything else that I find that I want to maybe add to my collection. Check down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Silverados, pretty modern ones as well. So they must have got some in from somebody who picked them up recently in the stores, because those are pretty brand spanking new. And then they're of course next to stuff from the late 90s as well. So I always love the chaos. I love the large spread of new, of old, because you just get to survey so many different pieces all throughout Hot Wheels history, which if you've watched my videos before, you know I am super passionate about that. Just seeing how die-cast cars change over time. Different materials used, different art direction, different Hot Wheels logos. So much automotive history to take in, so much art history to take in. It's just so much fun to see all these different designs. And like I said, I'll try and get through as much as I can. Got some Cartoon over here as well. Cartoon hit the die-cast scene back in around mid-2024. And I think it's been doing really well. Louis Tanahara is the creator of Cartoon, and he worked on some die-cast pieces back in the day. I want to say Jada, I think, was the brand he worked with. So he's not new to the die-cast scene. He's been doing a whole lot for us diecast collectors, and Cartoon is just his current project, and I love it. I love that kind of chibi style, that kind of caricature style that the cartoon cars have. It's just fun. It's playful. It gives it a lot of personality. And from a design standpoint too, it's just, I mean, they're all exquisitely done. So, okay. Got some monster trucks over here as well. And some old school long haulers here. Check that out. Very cool. Got the billionth car trophy. I believe that was in celebration of Mattel selling their 1 billionth Hot Wheel. Could you imagine? You start a brand that sells toy cars, it's an international success, and then you sell your billionth product. It's absolutely bonkers. So we got some Disney cars. Let's check this out. And I'm no Disney cars expert. It is one of my favorite movies, but let me know in the comments if you see anything that's a little bit more hard to find nowadays, or if all these are pretty common. I know this style of packaging, I don't know what you want to call that shape, but I know those are kind of the older ones released in probably like the 2010s or so. Some 2 packs. Check out the Ferrari with Luigi. That's cool. Ferraris have obviously been all the rage this year with the license coming back in 2025. Hot Wheels unfortunately had to end it. Or I don't know exactly how it all went down, but the license was not renewed back in 2014. And just about a decade later, here in 2025, the license is back. And you better believe Hot Wheels has been leveraging every bit of that Ferrari license. They've already released so many different ones in RLC and Premium and Mainline. RC as well. They got the SF90 Stradale in the RC line as well. So, and then I know they announced Super Treasure Hunt F40 for 2026 as well. Gorgeous, kind of like dark blue, I believe, dark blue Spectre Flame. Got some Johnny Lightning over here. Nice Corvette there. See what else we got here. Oh, I was checking these out earlier. These motorized pull and goes, micro racers. It's kind of fun. Reminds me of like Choro Q, produced by Takara. It's kind of fun. Motorized as well. It's pretty impressive that it's motorized for being that small of a scale. Very cool. Got some 3-packs over here. Hot Wheels motorcycles. That's cool. And we get into some M2 machines as well. These are cool because you can do a lot of modifications and it's all right there for you. So if you're kind of wanting to get into the world of modifying and customizing, I feel like these sets would be perfect for you because you don't have to mess around with, going to find third-party wheels, right? You could just, everything is already in the package. And you can have some fun swapping out the wheels and kind of feeling like you're a auto shop owner, just in 1/64 scale. All right, well, we'll maybe come back to this section. Let's check out the premiums over here. Got some brand spanking new pieces. That Eurospeed Bugatti is still out on the pegs. I am recording in October 2025. See what's behind it up here. Land Cruiser. There's that Anglia. Shout out to Harry Potter. I love the decal on this one here on the Spedicolare. Nice. Cosmo, another Anglia, nice Dodge van. Is that Dodge or Ford? Oh, forgive me, it's Ford. Nice. I remember seeing this when I first started collecting back in around 2019. I think I can recall seeing that one on the pegs. Okay. This one here's from my all-time favorite premium set, the Deutschland design. I just love that card art. Something about that style just really captivates me. This van is nice too. I didn't end up picking this one up. I found the Chase in this set, the Mercedes, what is that, the Black Series. So I picked up that one, the red, more basic variant, and then the Audi S4 Quattro in yellow. Yeah, really great set. Otherwise, I don't really collect premium all that much. I just have a much larger fascination with a lot of the mainline stuff, a lot of other brands as well, different oddities, quirky stuff, interesting designs. So try and give you a nice viewing of all the main lines on the front of the pegs, and then we'll try and dig through a little bit as well. Again, it's so cool to see the old mixed with the new, because then you can kind of just get your feel for the more modern pieces. But then it's almost like a time capsule. You go back in time to see all these older pieces. So it's just cool to kind of see those mixed together, because you're able to take in just that much more of Hot Wheels history all at once. Now, there's even some bins down here. And some old school vintage carrying cases as well, which are loaded, by the way. Check that out. Got all the price tags on there. Got some really nice pieces in here, actually. I was surprised, as well as the jammer underneath here. See if I can grab that. But yeah, not too bad of condition. And some of these are pushing all the way back to like the 70s or so. Try and move this out of the way. Let me show you the jammer here. I was really impressed with. You got this, I think that's from Flying Colors back in the 70s, like 1975-ish, at Porsche. Not the greatest condition, but I can count on my hand how many times I've actually seen this casting out in the wild. Check that out. Very beautiful. I think this part opens as well. You can kind of see the seam in the middle. But for $5, that is a really cool find. Nice truck. Beautiful Porsche. Look at that. Kind of like a candy apple red. Got some Matchbox mixed in as well. I believe this is Lesney. Super fast era. Rod roller. Made in England. Show you this nice bug too. Beautiful color. Jeez. Look, it's got a pearlescent finish too. Wow. Let the light hit that for a second. It's like bubble gum. Absolutely love it. See if I can flip this jammer around with one hand as well. Give me a second. Show off the other side. There we go. Beautiful. Let's open this up. Oh, as I drop a car. Very common with these pegs when they're pretty loaded up. You can easily just bump into one and then it falls to the ground. I think this is another Flying Colors, if I'm not mistaken. $5. Of course, the price sticker's blocking it, but very nice truck. Yeah, just so cool to look through everything. The randomness kind of adds to that thrill of the hunt. There's just so much to take in, and then boom, you see something you fall in love with and want to take home. So very cool. We'll dig through a couple of these here just to kind of show you again the variety. Just checking this one out earlier. Something's going on here. I don't know if that's I think it has kind of like a articulated part to the casting. It's crazy. You'll see a lot of those saw blade wheels from the 90s as well. Very common from 1990s. Saw blade or directional, I think is maybe the official term. Directional wheels. Matchbox has some saw blades as well. They look a little bit different than that. And then I was going to show you over here as well. Got some random NASCARs in this bin. Quite a lot to choose from. And some carded down here as well. Let me know if you collect NASCAR. I mean, because that's a whole sub niche within our niche. I mean, if you only collected NASCAR, you're probably going to still be busy for quite a while trying to track everything down. There's just so much. And I love the art as well on the Matchbox case. And then the Hot Wheels too. Beautiful. And check this out, all the go-karts. Like a nice little display for it too or something. I wonder if someone collected all of them and then they just kind of made a little setup here for all of them. That's cool. I know there's a treasure hunt as well. I don't see it in here. I believe it has gold wheels with it. But even another bin down here. Awesome. Well, let me kind of give you one more, excuse me, sir, sorry. One more viewing of everything. I think I said I was going to go back to here, so let's check out some Auto World. Beautiful truck. Holy smokes. So I will link the other locations down in the description as well. Again, this is Closet Collectibles. They have 3 different locations. The Crete location is by far the largest one. So take a look at that one. If you're wanting to just dive in and have as much to choose from, I'd recommend starting with that location. If you want to kind of just dip your toes or get just a small taste of that, I would start out with one of these other locations. So the one in Bourbonnais, about 55 miles south of downtown Chicago, or Tinley Park, which is also south of Chicago. So impressive. I love just taking it all in. And larger scale as well. It's cool to see all the different scales and, again, different materials, different liveries, different art direction on a lot of these. So impressive. Could stay busy for about an hour just looking through this entire loose bin as well. I still might try to go through there to see if there's anything else I need. I was only able to look about like the top half, look through about the top half. So awesome. Well, I hope this gives you a good idea of what you can find out here. This store is not limited to just diecast. You can find other toys all throughout history. So if you want to check out some, hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or sports cards they have, Pokemon, bring the whole family out and just have a good time. The thrill of the hunt is real when you're at a place like this. So, hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Contour Toy Cars, and until next time, we'll see you soon.